Yeah. Oh, I was in bed for the night. What'd you bring me?
I ain't got nothing.
Well,
I just want to check on you and see how you're doing. Is the church still keeping tabs on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're not supplying me with nothing. She comes down and checks on me.
Okay. Does anybody bring you any food or anything?
You?
Well, I haven't in a while. I've come to see you.
I went to the church food bank yesterday.
Okay.
And got a bag.
Okay. I don't get down here very often because I'm everywhere. But when I do, I always stop in. But
I gotta ask you a question.
Okay.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I'm
not fishing. I'm not hunting. I'm not cooking dope.
Ain't got nothing to do with that. Ain't got nothing to do with the police stuff. Okay. I live in Dixon. I live in Webster County.
Oh, you probably know my kid then.
What's her name? I remember you told me and I forgot. No, you asked why I check on you.
Now, if you find...
I believe in the good Lord and I believe in you love every human being, okay? And that's why I check on you. I care about you.
Okay. Again, when I was first homeless, he didn't care about me then. Change your heart. It's good.
Anything new been going on?
No. Took me hours to get laundry done.
I'll bet. There was parts of the county it come a good one. But I wondered about you.
Yeah, I'm protected.
What about, I mean, you said the church is checking on you. Is anybody saying they're going to do anything when it comes cold weather?
Nope. Now here it goes. He tries to get me to go to a shelter. Not gonna happen.
What you got some blankets in there? You got warm weather clothing or anything?
I got I got a pair of thermals.
Okay.
And if you read my book, they play like they're your friends to talk you into things. If you're medicated, they can do it. If you're not medicated, they cannot do it. Oh, it gets interesting when I watch those, and I've been going to St. Vincent de Paul's. She's really nice. I showed her my proof of no income. The store. And she said, get what you need at the store.
Where's the St. Vincent de Paul at? The only one I know of is in Evansville.
Going toward Morganfield.
Oh.
But last time I went, I couldn't find anything, and it's just tearing up my gas. I get 10 miles to a gallon.
And that? I figured you got a little better than that.
My sensors, their sensors are going out.
Oh, causing it to use a lot more?
Mm-hmm. Now, speaking of law, is there any statute where I can't sit on the back of my truck with a sign saying need cash, need gas, anything like that?
People do it all the time. They usually sit on the side of the road. Now, the only thing is sitting in your truck is to make sure you're parked, to where you're not a hazard to other motorists.
Right.
But now, preferably, the best thing to do would be have someone drop you off there, which obviously that ain't going to be the case. But no, unless they've got city ordinances against it, depending on where you're at. Some cities have ordinances against that. Most of them do not.
Okay.
Well,
I'm not going to stand.
Worst case scenario, even if there is an ordinance, more than likely they're not going to write you a ticket. They're just going to run you off. So,
you don't know my history.
I don't care about you.
They're liable to lock me up in prison for begging for money.
No. Okay.
I wrote some family members 3 weeks ago. No reply.
Well, do you have a post office box or somewhere where they can
No, general delivery.
She let me have dinner delivery up there.
Okay. So you got to go up there to check and see if they've sent you anything?
Yeah, if they was going to do it, they would have done it. Who's with you?
Huh?
Who's with you?
Nobody. That's the radio.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the radio. Sounds like a whole gaggle of people talking, doesn't it?
It does. Now, is this privately owned or is this state where I'm at?
No, it's privately owned, but I don't know who owns it. Don't really care.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, people come down here, and I got this up because people come down here and they invite me to party, and I'm like, I don't want to party. Y'all go ahead and go over and party and do whatever
so
you
they
want.
just party without you?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, they party. They don't just leave and drive down the road and do it somewhere else?
Well, they'll have a beer or something when they can't get me
I saw some new beer cans over behind my truck.
Yeah. I don't come out or associate, and they go on. But they come down the other day, and that's why I got that curtain up. And pulled around, just rude, and put their lights at 1 o'clock in the morning on my tent. Just being rude. And I heard them say, she's still here. And then they pulled out and went on. Now, another night, somebody that wasn't rude, Todd, got some sense, they came around and went around the other way, where the lights don't shine on the tent. You know what I'm saying? And left. But no drama, no nothing.
Well, see, my concern for you is, and I know you got your heart in the right place, and I've seen your paperwork, so if something happens to you, I know you'll be going to a better place.
Oh yeah.
But I don't want a lot of misery and pain in between. You see what I'm saying?
Are you kidding? You don't know my history.
Well, I know you've already had a lot of misery and pain, but I mean, there's got to be another alternative to keep prolonging the suffering.
I've checked everywhere.
Another alternative to prolonging the suffering. No, I'm not going to commit suicide, that's for sure. That's what it sounded like, he was thinking, But anyway.
I mean, what we mentioned disability and stuff, and you tried to explain that, and then what about welfare? Have you tried that?
What's welfare? I don't have a child. Todd, I exposed the government on a level that you. Okay.
Yeah, you showed me your websites, and I looked at them.
Well,
I told you I would.
YouTube has scrambled them and altered some.
Or somebody did.
And done other things to it. Okay? You have to actually hunt for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I had a government person talking to me one day, and I told her, I said, you know why they mess with my YouTube? She said, yeah, because it's the truth. I said, yeah. So, the government is not going to give me nothing. Obama reversed laws, he done this, he done that, to make sure that people like me are not going to get anything. And that's okay, because, Jones, I got my punches in.
I know, but you still have to understand there's people are concerned about your well-being.
No, people want the homeless lady off the river so they don't have to do anything for her, so they won't have a guilty conscience. That's right. They don't want homeless people here, period.
About suffering, being cold at night, being wet, being hungry, whatever. So,
if they cared about me, they would offer me a shed, a barn, or a garage. There are plenty of empty places in Union County.
Or does it?
When there's things available that, if nothing else, there's shelters and
nope,
missions.
I don't qualify. I don't qualify for nothing. I done checked it all out.
Well, let me tell you this. My son is in seminary school in Louisville, and he is now living and working at a homeless shelter in Louisville, a mission.
I would not go to a city. You couldn't pay me to go to a city.
Which the one he's at is all men, okay? So they don't have any females. But there are some up there that are strictly females. The only thing they require is that you are in fact homeless, and that they make sure, because they will test you to make sure you're drug and alcohol free.
Ain't nobody gonna put a needle in me.
And
Get it?
nope, they don't do that. Okay, they don't do that.
Well,
Here's what they do.
Oh.
If they smell alcohol or something, they'll run a PBT where you blow into the thing. If they think you're under the influence of narcotics, then what they will do, because your behavior is different or whatever, because it may be a medical or whatever, it may be something different, but they are trained in how to observe and how to deal with that. They're not going to ask to stick, and they will not stick a needle in you.
Truth is, they are brainwashed by books that somebody wrote that was medicated. In this, if you sneeze twice, oh, you've got this and you need this medication. Yeah, that's what the truth of it is. Keep doing all my videos and you will hear this.
Okay.
But I called all them, and they're on the website. And I interviewed them or interrogated them, however you want to put it. And you have to sign up for disability. You have to go to doctors. It's mandatory. You only get 30 days, and the ones I've called in the area. Okay, 30 days. You're not going to get SSI in 30 days anyway, and you got to get back out.
The ones that my son works at is not that way. They have different levels. They have one that's like a bunkhouse. Now, grant you, this one's at all men. Okay, this is a huge building.
They're not going to take me. I'm handicapped. I've done called them.
Oh yes, the ones in Louisville are. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, they've got people in there. I've seen them.
Oh, I'm sure Louisville would love to have me up there. Not gonna happen.
There, but
there's other strains.
And then once you follow the protocol and you can be trusted, they move you to an apartment housing. It's the same building but a different wing.
There's strains to it. There's strains to it.
Now, when you refer to a wing, that sounds like a hospital. Yes, he's talking about a hospital, not a shelter. I don't believe he's talking about a shelter.
Okay, the only strings to it is they monitor your behavior to make sure, if anybody's violent or unruly, and they monitor your sobriety level, because there's a lot of people that's got alcoholism and's got problems up there as a result of that.
Oh, my behavior's strange. I pray and I pet wild animals.
You'd fit just fine around my son because he prays all the time.
Yeah. So.
But
yeah.
But anyhow,
somebody that read a book on strange behavior and they're going to label somebody. I've done investigated all that too.
Well, you won't catch me labeling nobody. Okay.
Oh, they do. They got me labeled. My medical records are all on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. My medical and my psych records. I put everything out there. And there's something else. I caught them lying on me and everything. But
well.
No government, no shelters.
I'm just throwing that offer out there because I do know for a fact that missions will accept you. It may not be one in this area right here, but we could make arrangements to get you to one.
We can make arrangements to get you to one. Are you copying this, people?
You're not going for that, huh?
No, it'd have to be an individual that has a heart or a freeze or drown or whatever.
Yeah. Well, now
government.
I can't force, and I'm not wealthy, or I'd buy you something. I promise you I would. But if I was wealthy, I wouldn't be doing this job.
I hear you. A shed, a barn, something,
Because we've got a guy. Remember where you and I first met was over at the wildlife management area at Lake NOSEY, at that campground. There's a guy over there that is homeless. He doesn't even have what you've got. He is sitting in a chair with a tarp over his head right now.
Is he?
Yep.
Go get him.
I can't do nothing with him. But honestly, he is, you and I, we're on the same level. We can talk. We both believe in Christ. We're both saved by the grace of God.
Except you believe in doctors and medicine and I do not.
Okay. Well, I mean, obviously there's some differences, but we've got, this individual here has been he's had a lot of drug and alcohol problems. He has a potential to be violent.
Now, if Jones cared about anybody, Why don't Jones go out there and buy him a tent? See, Jones is playing like he cares. Oh, you can go to Walmart and get a tent for about $40. Go get a tent for this man that's living under a tarp on Mosey Lake. Okay? Yeah, he's playing, people. Wake up. Get off the meds.
There's warrants out for his arrest in other states, but they will not extradite, so we can't do that. Oh, that happens all the time. What happens is, say you get in trouble in Kentucky, it's nothing major, but say it was some relatively minor drug offense or whatever, and it just keeps going. Well, they'll issue a warrant for you, and they say, hey, get to Indiana and we won't extradite you. And they put the warrant in the computer, so every cop knows it, but there's no extradition. That means we won't come across state lines to get you. And that they do that all the time.
That's new.
The court does that. Oh, they've been doing it for years.
Oh.
But anyhow, so you do not want him down here. Okay?
Well.
He was living in a barn, and then he went to an outbuilding, and they've all kicked him out. We've had complaints. He stands on the road and just jumps up and screams at cars and tries to chase cars.
Okay, people. The people in Union County gave him a barn and other places to live. But I am of sound mind, and nobody will give me a place to stay. Are you copying this? Are you understanding this? This man must be demonic if he's chasing cars and he's not on meds and drugs or something. And people have given him a place to stay, and they put him out. I am of a sound mind. Don't cause any trouble, and nobody will give me a shed or a barn or something to stay in. It's because I'm a real Christian. Listen on.
Is he on? Does he take your medicine?
No.
If he is, he needs to get off of it.
No. I think it's more of a long-term drug abuse has
It's
caused
ease mind.
illness.
Yeah.
You know
Well.
what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I say, and I appreciate you saying what you just said, but that's.
I wouldn't put him in here. I'd put him in the back of the truck.
Well,
You know.
But anyhow, I'm gonna get out of here, and I will continue to check on you.
Now, if you find me laid out here, what you gonna do? And I'm just laid out, not answering you. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna check your vital signs and see. I already know your wishes, okay?
You gonna cover me up and just watch me till I wake up? Okay.
And I'm gonna try to make you as comfortable as I can.
Okay.
If it's freezing cold and you're freezing, if I have to build a fire or whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna try to warm you up. I know your wishes are not to be given CPR and all this crap, but I'm not gonna sit there and let you freeze to death on my watch if I can help it. Okay?
But if this is private property and I'm not hunting and fishing, I don't get it.
I'm a human being, and I care about other human beings. I've been a police officer since 1988, okay? I've seen a lot of suffering going on, and I've met a lot of people that are homeless. Everyone has their own circumstances, but I care about the value of human life. I've seen way too many lives taken unnecessarily, okay?
Yep. Oh, mine's done been taken, honey. I've been murdered. You have to see that video.
I know. I saw the video.
I've been murdered.
You're still breathing.
Yeah.
You still got a sound mind. You're still talking. You're making sense.
I still have a sound mind. That's right. Because I'm not medicated.
Believe it or not, you have a lot to be thankful for.
Oh, I know.
You know?
I know.
So, but anyhow, I know what you're saying. You're trying to say, why do you keep checking on me? I'm on private property and I'm not bothering anybody, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm not harassing you. And if you can tell me to leave and I'll keep leaving. But I'll keep coming back to make sure you're okay.
Now, if he keeps coming back, I believe that's harassment. Okay, people?
Okay.
So, you gonna bring me some food next time?
I'll try to bring you something. What
gas?
Specifically?
Yeah, if he's going to come down here and bother me, yeah, I'm going to ask him for stuff. Yeah, I am.
Don't say steak and baked potatoes. I ain't that rich.
I don't have no teeth.
knickknacks, candy, or not candy?
No,
but,
chicken, soup,
okay.
peas, carrots, cheap stuff.
So you got bottle openers? You got a way of warming it up and stuff?
No, I just eat it out of a can.
I do that too.
I rough it.
All right.
Tuna fish, chicken.
Waters is good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just about it. And I don't eat hot. I don't eat pork, and I can't eat beef because of my liver, thanks to the doctors. And nothing spicy, hot.
See, I like spicy and hot.
I know. You got me spicy and hot. I couldn't eat it.
Okay. I won't do that then. All right. I'll take care of
Well,
that.
whatever you can do, you know.
I understand.
Maybe take a collection up around the office or something.
Well,
for gas.
Yeah. I mean, well, if I do that, I will physically bring you gas. I won't bring you cash.
Oh, that's
Anybody that's homeless, I don't pass out cash because I don't know where that goes.
Well, if he was a God-fearing man, he would give him cash. Why? Because it's not his choice to know where it goes. Okay? That's right. That's called alms.
If I bring you food or I bring you gas, I know where that goes. That goes to actually help you.
Well, it's in my records. I don't smoke, drink, and don't drug.
Yeah.
Physically,
I will see what I can bring. Okay?
That'd be fine.
Are you completely on empty right now?
No, not yet.
Okay. All right. God bless.
God bless you. Thanks. Hey.
Yes, ma'am.
I was going to tell you, I told Amy in 2013 that I was going to be homeless in 2016. And I said, can I camp out on your back 20? She said, no, I hate to see you freeze to death back there. I said, so you'll have me freeze to death somewhere else? She said, yeah, it's better for you. Now, Todd, look at me. God strike me down if I'm lying.
I understand. That's your blood daughter.
Yeah, and she was never abused by me either. I would understand if she'd been mistreated.
It's real good.
Oh, they have a full basement, okay? Shower, everything. If I was freezing to death, I'd break into a house, empty house, before I'd ask her. People ain't right nowadays, Jones. You don't understand. People ain't right.
What is that maneuver?
Okay, now let's wrap this up. There's a homeless man covered up in a tarp on Mosey Lake in Union County. He's nuts. Let's break it down like that. People have gave him sheds and barns and places to stay in, and then they put him out. Jones cares about human beings. Why didn't he buy him a tent? Okay? I am a human being with a sound mind. And nobody has offered me a barn, a garage, or nothing to stay in. Do you get this?
You guys down here?
Well, see, I found you by accident the first time I found you down here.
Okay.
After that, I've had
5 calls.
2 or 3, not
Really?
many, not a whole bunch. 2 or 3 that told me, said, hey, there's a lady in a wheelchair, homeless, down by the river. And I'm like, I know exactly where she's at. I said, Paula Whitfield. And I said, have y'all been down there and tried to check? Well, we saw her down there. I said, did you check on her? I said, please check on her. See what she needs, help her out.
They ain't gonna do it.
And I think I told you. I told the sheriff's department.
They know.
I know you, and I told the state police about it too.
They know.
I said, just keep tabs on her. I said, I know what her opinion is and what your philosophy is, but I don't really care.
No, you don't.
I said, keep tabs on her. So.
No, one state policeman had a bunch of good, nice things to say about me. He's on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He said that I was made of grit, and that he didn't understand why I couldn't stay in the building. That I had improved the building and cleaned it up, and that he made a bunch of drug busts there, and he had some nice things to say about me.
That's good.
I mean, I'm not a cop hater, nothing like that.
No.
Actually, I've defended more than you know, but yeah.
Well, and the only thing is, a lot of people that are because of what the government has done to you relates us as being, hey, they're government.
Yeah, I don't trust you. I don't trust anybody.
Right.
That's built in.
Sure. I understand. I can respect that. But
Okay, even he knows what the government has done to me.
I do have to go. We will meet again.
All righty. See you next time.
Food and gas. Kudos. I don't trust him. He's up to something. Trying to get me to go here, trying to get me to go there. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to, when I see him, just tell him to leave. Or contact his boss. Or expose him on YouTube for what he really is. That's my opinion. He didn't help the homeless man. He didn't buy him a tent. And I'm a homeless woman. There you go. And yeah, I know I'm blessed. God bless me.